Hi everybody, so today we have this really cool gadget, and just by looking at the name I know you have no idea what it could be unless you check out the title of the video. That would give it away instantly. Anyway, let's unbox it and see what it is. Well, I guess this picture gives it away. What it is a pretty big battery. That's exactly what it is. It's a battery that you use to charge your gadgets with. So it's a portable battery. And it also comes with a solar panel bank as well. So this battery can be charged by natural sunlight. Now, how quick it will take to charge this by natural sunlight, I'm sure it takes a long time, but I'm guessing that, you would charge your battery the normal way by plugging it into a power source. And if you're not using your battery, you just have it charging or have that charge kept up or topped up by just leaving it in that natural sunlight. But that's the welcome guide here, right? So rest that there. Oh, this is really good. We have a compass as well. So this obviously is ideal for camping. So you have a compass with a cool hook that you can put on your backpack or whatever that comes with it. This with the silica gel packet keeps things dry. Here you have of course a charging cable, USB of course. You can get it out of the package in there. See, USB cable for charging. Wow, what this does, it is a big battery, has some weight to it. Let's move this box out of the way. If you are into camping or you are a road warrior and you need a pretty large battery that can charge your gadgets on the go, you might want to get this one. Now let's open it up here. So here, as you can see, let me just move these other things out of the way for now. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 solar panels, right? And let me see here. On this side, as you can see, we have, I'm guessing that's a flashlight. And let me just close these up a minute so I can show you all the other features on this. But when it's closed, that's what it's like, right? And that's how big it is compared to the size of my hand. And if you really want to get a better idea of dimensions, let me just get my ruler. So this is a rough estimate. We have here roughly 6 inches lengthwise. We have about 3.5 inches widthwise. And from a thickness perspective, we're looking at about just about 1.5 inches, right? So looking at our trusty guide here, this piece here, this is the 20,000 mAh battery, this whole thing. And of course there is a solar panel on top of that battery. And to augment that solar panel, there are 5 additional solar panels, right? And they're all, of course, are connected together and they charge the battery when they're in sunlight. Now, as I said, 20,000 mAh battery. This is when it's in the closed position, and when I say closed position, when I close up the solar panels, turn upside down like this, this right here is the wireless charging area. So you put your smartphone on here and it will charge. This is a multifunction flashlight, LED flashlight, and I believe it should have like, I think 3 modes or 2 modes. One is a solid on, the other one will be flashing, and then I think another one will be a faster flash, but we'll confirm that in a minute. On the side here, I have to use this little flathead, but if I was to open this, this is like a little hanger, right? So if you want to hang this up on something, you can use this hook here, right there. I'm going to close it back, and now I don't know if you can see it, but right here is a power switch, and then here we have an indicator that shows you how full the battery has been charged. And right here you can see, yep, solar panel, we got that right. That was the hanger that we talked about. This is the multifunction flashlight, and this is the wireless charging area for your smartphone, and that's that. Now you must be asking yourself, where are the USB output and micro USB input ports and all that, all the USB stuff? That will be right here, and it does say in big letters, you might not be able to see it, it says USB, and it has a rubber cover, and obviously that's what protects it from the elements. And when I undo that cover, if you look right there, just aligning with the picture here, we have 2 USB output ports here, and then we have a USB type C port here, and a micro USB. So you have 2 USB output ports, 1 USB type C port, and 1 micro USB port, right? Now the 2 of these USB ports on the outside here are output ports, so you can charge devices, right? The micro USB port, as I said, is right here, and then this USB type C, they call it input port, but you can also charge from that port as well. And I like this cover here, this rubber cover. You just cover it down to protect your ports from the elements like rain, because this is designed to be used outdoors for camping. Now let's look at the switch here. I'm going to press it once, and if you look right here, you see it right now, it comes pre-charged. All 4 blue LEDs are lit, right? And obviously when it's 75% charge, you have 3 out of 4 LEDs lit, 50% charge, 2 out of 4, 25% charge, 1 out of 4, right? Pretty straightforward. So when I hold down the button once, the flashlight comes on. You can see the 4 indicators there showing you the battery level, right? When I press that button again, I get 3 short bursts, 3 long bursts, and 3 short bursts, and that is obviously the SOS. That's Morse code for SOS, so that's the built-in SOS signal. And if I press it again, I just get a fast flash, right? Like a strobe effect flash. Now, you know, these and that's obviously really useful, especially if you have like you want to send an emergency signal, or you are, you know, on the roadside and, you know, you're changing a tire. You know, the flashing light would warn people that, you know, you're working near your car and don't hit you, right? But yeah, as you can see, so it has the multifunction flashlight. And so we looked at the ports, we saw the flashlight, we saw the LEDs. And again, this is the charging bay, this is the wireless charging pad right here to put your device on. And we looked at the 5 solar panels, right? Like this. So the last thing I'm going to do is, let's see, right now it does have charge in it. But normally what you would do if you're out camping or outdoors, you would just leave this like this, and, you know, over time it will trickle charge on top of the battery, right? So this is really good for camping. So let's see how well this wireless charge works. I'm just going to turn it on here. So if you do a short tap, you turn it on without turning on the lamp, right? So just keep that in mind. So now it's turned on, and as you can see, it is charging my phone. So let's just do a quick recap. Here we have our 20,000 mAh battery, which is this unit right here on my left. It does have a solar panel on the top, and it also has an additional 5 solar panels, and all 5 of these together charge this battery by leaving this in the sun. Now, of course, it's not a fast charge. It is, I'm sure, a trickle charge, and I'm sure that you normally would just leave this out if you're camping out in the sun when you don't need to use the battery, so it keeps on topping up the battery, and that's a really cool feature. Now, we did look at, on this side we have our USB ports that are nicely protected with this rubber cover. When you open it, there's 2 USB ports on the side here, and in the middle we have a micro USB and a USB type C port as well. So those are 4 ports right there, and you have this nice rubber cover that protects them from the elements, because this is designed to be used outside. Now, it does have a nice rugged feel to it, so it's good for camping, ideal for camping, I would say. Here on this side here, we have this little, let's use my little screwdriver to get it open here. It's a little hanger. If you want to hang this up, obviously, right, so that you can have have it hanging like this and have the solar cells charging, the battery, it's all good. I can just close that back. And one other thing I wanted to mention, of course, so this is just this one button, a multifunction button. If I hold it down for a little bit and let go, it turns on the battery so I can do wireless charging. Right now you can see there's 4 blue lit up LEDs, meaning that it's fully charged. And you know, this being here the charging pad, this being the lamp, the light. With it turned on, I can put a phone on it. As you can see, the phone is charging, right? And then we talked about the fact that if I hold this button down a little bit longer, it turns on the lamp and it stays solid. If I press it again, we get the SOS function, right? 3 short, 3 long, 3 short for SOS, and that will keep cycling. And then if you press it again, we get the fast strobe effect, right? And that's good for just warning people that you're nearby. It has multiple uses, but you get it, right? When I press it again, the lamp turns off and the battery's on. And now, if you don't touch this, if you just leave it for a while, just sitting here, it turns off by itself. As you can see, all the LEDs are turned off. And that's it. So guys, this is really cool for people who want to have, you need a very powerful battery bank. 20,000 milliamp hours, a pretty good one. You can charge quite a few things off of this. It's portable, as you can see. It's ideal for camping, or just road warriors who always need ample power to power their gadgets while on the go. And I love the built-in lamp feature and the fact that it does support wireless charging. And as a person, always you want to be prepared for anything, God forbid. You can also wireless through solar power and the power of the sun. Just leave this out in out in the sunlight, and it will charge your battery, or over time, right? But ideally, if you do have power supply nearby, charge it through conventional means off your computer or or whatnot. And then if you're out camping, obviously just leave it out in the sun, and it will continue, because obviously over time you'd be using charging devices off of it, or the battery might discharge slowly over time. So if you just leave the solar cells out in the sun like this, it should always ensure that your battery is topped up, right, and doesn't run down. So this is really, really good to have, a nice gadget, I think, that you can't do without. And guys, as I always say in my videos, if you are interested in getting yourself one of these, I have a link below this video where you can go get them. And just as a recap, here's the welcome guide. Here's the charging cable if you want to charge your battery through a wired connection, and it comes with this really cool looking, and I love this actually, compass, right? Ideal for camping. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that video. So until next time, stay safe and happy gaming. That last video. Now, if you liked this video and you liked it, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And if you subscribe to my channel, I'm appreciative of that as well. So thank you very much. So listen, there's going to be a lot more content coming out this year and beyond. I plan to be doing quite a few different types of reviews. And I'm also starting to do giveaways now, finally. So that being said, happy gaming and stay safe. Bye bye.